Yo, hey Soul, how's it going? Uh, Prepare for high energy music today because I am low energy EP. Hope the day isn't sheety. Uh, Also, old school music. Yeah. Also, anybody hear about that new piece of bullshit that some I mean, that sounds nice. I have no idea on that concept because my job is literally just factory work, so what's it like to just have a project? Why is my PC being stupid? Why was that so hard, PC? Ow, what? Wow. Oh shit. There we go. Why instantly assault my noggin? Ow! Why? I see how it is. Just insta violence. Is that just an attack because my to get my attention? Is that it? You just really want me to look at you? Notice me, senpai? Ba 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 ba. I am so eepy. I'm going to be resetting. So today's basically a biological clock reset. I got like no sleep. Obligatory, here is salt on the tongue. Hi Q, how's it going? I made this coffee wrong somehow. think I put too much freaking. I think it's just too much. Not enough water. A little too concentrated. Did he predict that stonks would go up? Hey, Carmilla. I mean, isn't that usually how it goes with companies? Something always needs to be done. Trust me, companies always have stuff breaking and running into the ground, so there's always extra work that needs to be done. Bum 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 bum. I mean, I just work for a company, so I just see the internal bullshit all day long. Da 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 da. Dum dee dum dee dum 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 dum. I may be a little low energy at first, and I apologize. My brain is still doing the brain wake up thing. I just need to fight the eepies. Throw hands with it. Pedal to the floor and all the way. I mean, that's like a couple years, so we'll see. I mean, I'm trying, but I, kind of want this to keep going up, so I have to feel like people want me to keep doing this. It's my anniversary, die. Bum 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 bum. Hi, when you're on the phone, so high, die. Oh, Soul, thank you for the 3 stream streak. And Q, thank you for the 5 stream streak. It's weird seeing Q with the single digit. Alright, back to this. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust all my stuff so I can see it. Alright, so I'm still working on the placement of things. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Hey, Bigley, welcome on in. Ah! Huh? Hello? Frog Spirit, welcome on in. How you doing? Thank you for the follow. I feel like her shoulder's still a little bit off. Let me see. This is the torso coming up. I have so many. Ah, yes. Little dude yet again. Being the Giga Chad that he is. Let me see, so. Oh, Sprite. Did I read Spirit? Anatomy is. Oh, I'm the eye thing. Burb is just sitting on my head. Hi. Also, my new model is going to be debuting in like 2 weeks, and I'm all excited for it. Enjoy the lurk. Yeah, I've been working on some stuff and had a friend help me out with some. Well, she did the work on the live 2D for this one, but she's going to be helping me learn more over the next like 6 months. Yes, eye thing. No, that's completely fine. Actually, that's a very common term for me. Let me see. So if the pectoral is here, it's going to do this. I'm trying to figure out how her anatomy would be for this angle. It also doesn't help that she's very flat-chested, basically, so I have to figure out how that looks as well and doesn't look off. This is a friend of mine who's going to be having her birthday slash debut slash subathon on like the 30th. Milky Opie, who I never really get to hang out with anymore, sadly, because time zones and time schedules just don't work out. So I thought I would do a funny little piece for her. I'm sure she's gonna have plenty of other people who do something, but I figured I'd throw my own little art at her. Because, it's all about the creating the present, right? And not spending $500 on a gift. Let me see. Just trying to find examples of good of body types that'll fit this. Bum 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 bum. Also, I am very much in like a half EP state at the moment, but trying my best to stay coherent. So forgive me if I just kind of like slip into the music and just bum 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 bum. But what you up to today? What's everybody in chat up to? Also, I did ask a question of the day, so today's question is: if you had to have an animal girl living in your house. Welcome to what I listen to when I'm just trying to vibe. It's probably gonna play a bunch of bangers. I've kind of trained my Spotify pretty well. Every once in a while it throws a what the fuck, but most of the time they're pretty good. I think I made the rib cage a little bit. Oh, the question is, would if you had to have an animal girl living in your apartment, what type in your apartment or house? What type would it be? Cat girl, bear girl, like dragon girl? You can choose any of them. I like to ask these kind of questions, see what people say. There would still be something here, but how would you shape that? I mean, fair enough. Enjoy waking up to her randomly sleeping on your chest curled up and you having a hard time breathing. Um, hmm. No, definitely not. I'm probably not gonna say cat girl. My brain's running through all the different types that have been like media throughout the years. I definitely would not want Dragon Girl purely for the fact of like that's just gonna end in pain. I'm kind of leaning towards Bear Girl. I feel like that's one that I haven't seen a lot of, but would be rather comfy to have around. Yeah, Bear. Did you say Beer Girl? I mean, if she, come with the mugs and the jugs, which is what I'm struggling with for the moment because I'm trying to not give her like a big ass chest. Huh? Why are you saying my bad? Don't feel like that was anything. Oh, Carmella just want that stank. Oh, that's a new one, Sloth Girl. Why you got Sloth Girl? Ah, yes, the ever popular Skunk Girl and Hippo Boy. I don't know. I was trying to do a Shark Girl and Lava Boy kind of, or Lava Girl and Shark Boy kind of thing, and that just turned into that in my brain. Man, how are small boobs hard to draw? Okay, you said Harpy, and my brain just went to fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Harpy's Feather Duster. Oh, it's more of a fair enough. Like that was instantly where my head went was like Yu-Gi-Oh! Harpy Feather Duster. I mean, yes. But you would probably have to make sure that they stay, like, moistened. Ha. This needs to be lighter. Ooh, one of my favorites. Okay, I feel like I got that good. Okay, now I need to start actually doing some more of the clothing and all that. So her outfit. Great, I gotta design this whole outfit into it. Wait, does she have like a fingerless glove on the one arm? Yeah, I think that's supposed to be a glove, but it goes into her forearm like a whole suit wrap kind of thing. And then I gotta make sure she has her chain as well. Oh well. Paradise. Side. Side. Okay, so. Other side. This side. No. Do. Here it come. There's that bass drop. God, I missed good techno. It doesn't have to be unique. It can just be whatever you're. With the chicken jockey. That's right. I finally made a chicken jockey reference. Yay! I feel disgusting. Hmm. Oh, her hair goes behind the ear. So this hair right here. Actually, go here. Also, would this hair down here be moving? Yeah, I would be moving across her body. Because of the motion that she's in. Gotta draw that ribbon properly. Ribbon. Ribbon. Hair in motion. Now I gotta figure out how her top's gonna look. Let me see. So the collar would be under here. Do you see much of that? I mean, obviously you see something. Even if it wasn't the full collar, you'd still see a piece of it. Oh yeah, you'd see some of it. I love that I keep like having to fight with my wire this morning. For some reason, the one for my collar or for my headset keeps getting wrapped around my arm. I gotta get an arm for this Elgato or logo or Logitech, whatever camera. Disappears up into the hair. She has no hair that comes down here, so this would just literally go right here. Do this. Disappear underneath the hair a little bit. There's the fold. Oh, this song has some very German lines. No idea what they're saying. Make sure that has to be a lot lighter. The tie would do this. At this angle, you'd have a little bit of. This is why I was trying to plan out how this top is, because she's got this like strap that connects the two pieces. She has the blue for the like suit coat, but then has this like divide in the shirt. I'm trying to redesign her entire outfit from this angle. Holy hell. So it would go lower right here. Oh, it goes actually higher than her. So this would do this. And kind of go into that right there. For at least that first part. Like that. Second strap does this. Goes underneath the tie. And then the third one kind of like, or gap comes down. And this is why I wanted that little bit of where the chest would be sitting, so then I have an idea of how the bump is going to go for that. And that actually eats into the tie. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. I'm just vibing today. Sorry if I'm kind of low energy and I'm not being all yah la 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 la. I'm also just kind of in a good mood. Here's her collar. Let's go below the collar, so there would still be the strap itself would have that. Oi. I'm trying to picture like almost a corset from above. Also, from this angle, you wouldn't really see much of the corset, but you'd see a little bit here and there, right? Because if the tie ends here, which is that, you have the little bit of the top piece that would go this way. Oh, okay, I see it. This would do this. And then you'd have where her belt would be. I feel like I'm redrawing the sketch all over again, but I'm trying to just get all the design detail in here. Also, I feel like her waist is going too far over. Because she actually has a tiny waist. Oh, they're like arrows. But also I have to think of the angle that they're at. So now I have to think. Eh? 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 Need this to be a lot smaller. You would see a little bit of the top of the buckle for that. Also some buckle right here. Line right there. I'm just trying to think of like how these would be shaped, and from this angle. That should be a little bit smaller, but clean that up when I get to it. They're actually kind of thick buckles. Why does that sound like something out of freaking Jet Set Radio? Yeah, that's how I feel. Just kind of mumbling to myself as I'm thinking about this. So what everybody having for breakfast today? My answer is nothing because I haven't eaten yet. Although I did have some yogurt with fruit last night. That was pretty nice. Nothing, gang! No breakfast! Yeah, fuck that food! Who the hell needs a calorie? For the fact that I think that some people might take that seriously. That's fair enough. That's another thing I struggle with, is just because I do so many different things, making food takes time. And I don't always have time. Oh, damn. So, Islander? Alaska? Question mark? You don't have to answer that. Oh, so I was right, Islander. Congrats? Question mark? Some people don't like it when people bring up the Hawaii stuff. I don't. I've met a couple. Oh, it's time for Deadpool and Wolverine to team up. Mostly because I guess, like, stuff out there isn't always the greatest. I'm not going to press that subject because I still don't fully get it. Well, then, happy for you. I mean, as long as everybody happy with it. I mean, I'm kind of jealous because I live in literally like area that has the opposite weather of y'all, so always shitty weather here. Well, not always shitty, but let me just put it this way, Scanson goes very, very volatile cold and all that all the time. We just started hitting 60s again. Okay, she also has a lot of like stripes in her outfit. Yeah, it literally is just a corset. Yeah, that makes one of us. Having to deal with heavy snow and all that all the time really made it a pain. Hi, cat. He said meow. Meow. Come here. Yeah, hi. Yeah, you want your head pet? Meow. And then remerge these two layers. Oy! That was just that part. I feel like there should be some press in right here for her, like, rib cage. He's doing the whole I want attention, but he keeps walking away from my hand. He's gonna make this very big pain in the butt, aren't you, buddy? I got limited time to get this piece done, too. Oh, I just realized this leg is gonna have, like, some major thigh squish going on right there. Yeah, aren't ya? You want pets? You come over here. Hand is right there next to your head. Da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. So if this is poking out over here like this, you're gonna have it come up, go down, and do this. Okay, what's one of the best and one of the worst things about where everybody lives? Go. Mine, snow. Makes for a great Hallmark card, terrible that you have to shovel it all the time. Buddy, hi. Holy fuck. Hang on. Come here. Oh, okay. Do you want attention or not? I literally just try to pet you and you run to the other side of the room. Come here. Come here. No. No, then no attention. Weird. Being weird. He keeps running away from me because he doesn't want to be, like, picked up or anything, I guess. And yet, every time I try to lean down to pet him, he just, like, he runs away. I go back to doing this, instantly starts rubbing on my leg. Let me see. So there would be me see. So this would actually come out more like this. Do that. I feel like this should actually come forward more. So this line should come down more like to here. And then end here. And then we'd have something like this. That would disappear behind the thigh, which would go there. More like that. Not perfect, but hey, I'm getting better. Yet again, I say it. It's easier to draw people basically naked or in like bikinis and stuff than to ever have to do clothing design. And then to think how that has to interact with body parts. That's way too straight of a line. Actually, this should be hyper exaggerated too, because, or not hyper exaggerated, but it should be exaggerated just because she's actually in motion, so it'd be putting more of a pull on the clothing. Okay, that's 2 for cat. Except for when you wake up to the giant cat girl hairballs. Hi. Hi. Also, hey Ray, how's it going? Mikun, welcome on in. Thank you for the lurk. Hope you have a good one. Nice. Yeah? Hey, Hollows. How's it going? Welcome to I'm resetting my biological clock by only getting 3 hours of sleep. I love insomnia. Alright. Thank you for actually sharing art. Would it be more like this? Something like that. You'd have to... Oh, so you were listening about the good and the bad of where you live. That's way too much of a thigh squish. See, that doesn't sound terrible to me, but that also sounds like my work environment, so... No, no links in chat right now. Thank you for asking. So, she's wearing shoes, isn't she? I mean, I kind of am gonna have the same thing in a few months. In about another month. See, right now, Wisconsin's been having the lovely. It decided it just wants to be cold again for a while. So our temperature keeps going up and then dropping back down into like the 30s and 40s. and then it'll go back up into the 80s in like a week. The one I'm not looking forward to is when we start to hit the 90s but have huge humidity. Is today the day the Switch 2 comes out? Oh, enjoy dealing with that. I'm not spending money on it. I know everybody else is. Yeah, the swampy wetland weather's when it just goes from like, oh yeah, it's going to be very like temperament or nice and calm for like a day, and then all of a sudden it's, oh look, rains. Actually, that's just what happened the other day. We had a thunderstorm roll through here and it knocked out all our power, and that happens a lot. Okay, I need to look at a reference real quick. Yep. Actually, I think Appalachia, yeah, even though it's farther away, the Appalachian Mountains do play a part into what happens out here. Our biggest thing though is the lake effects. So because of the Great Lakes, it just tends to like have random storms because the pressure systems that come off the lakes and also all the water that comes off of them creates just huge freaking like weather changes. Especially if like a hot front and a cold front out of Canada, or a cold front out of Canada and a hot front out of the south decide to meet over the lake, create a whole bunch of storm, and then it just pushes everything over onto us, and then we're just like hit with whatever weather decides to come. Those are those days you literally look out and you can like see the storm coming. Yep. It's like an insta storm sometimes. Basically. And they're always so much fun. There was sarcasm in my voice there. I feel like they're. Although I am a weirdo who actually enjoys volatile weather sometimes, so watching big ass storms roll in can be like exciting to me. Boom, 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 boom. I was that weird kid who liked to go outside during like a thunderstorm and watch it all. He ate his Wheaties this morning. It's probably just gas. I feel like that's all you would see for these. Huh. Oh well. My brain is telling me there should be more detail, but there really wouldn't be. Yeah, I've been fine. Yeah, tornado no fun. Just a lot of wind. Also, rain like freaking crazy. Would not recommend. Get them way too often. Sounds like an F1. No, we had, I think, yeah. Honestly, I think we get that every once in a while where it's just driving down the freeway, you'll experience that. Oh, that's where I'm seeing the wrong thing with this one. That finger shouldn't be popping out. So this should actually be taking a lap over that one. Yup. I think every year at least one semi I see on the side of the road because of the winds. The worst ones though is like I said, in the winter we'll just see semis go off the road because of ice. Every year. At least 1 to 3. But yeah, Ray, I've been doing good. Just living with job and headache. I feel like these knuckles are not placed right. And funny enough, we never really canceled for that. The only time my school ever canceled was like severe whiteout. Like legitimately they had to shut everything down. Hell, I remember I walked to school one time and then I got the notice. This was in a blizzard. I walked to school and then when I get to school they said, "Yeah, it's canceled." So I had to walk all the way back home in it. I don't think it should have this hook over. Hey, Nico, welcome on in. Yeah, I had to stand at a bus stop for that before. It's just basically getting pelted by mini hail. I mean, it wasn't uphill. It wasn't that bad, but yeah, it was definitely a lot of bullshit. Oh yeah, anybody see that they're gonna make a Marvel fucking fighting game coming out? It's not gonna be till like next year, but damn. That makes sense. No, we got a lot of spillways and waterways around here. The only problems are like when they get blocked up or when the low areas get completely flooded and then it just continuously builds up. Which happens once in a while, which is really funny when there's like a bridge that you just drive down and then all of a sudden it's just nothing but water and you didn't realize it because it was already blocking up over the dam. So since a lot of dinosaur or birds are actually related to dinosaurs, does that mean ducks are actually a dinosaur? I love that that's the last thing people will hear right before an ad. Yes. Yeah. So giant Dicosaurus. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, is that gonna just be pant? Oh, she also got these little chains on, or jewels and like chains and stuff on her. The hell? Sorry, I'm being distracted by an animation that somebody made. Holy hell, the actual, like, work that went into this. Is this just, like, somebody's, like, pet project? Because this is extremely well done. I have no idea what that was, but holy hell. That was an action scene if there was one. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Sorry, I didn't really get any drawing done for a second because I was distracted by some digital animation that was really awesome. Hello? Hello? Ah, thank you for the or for the awaken Draconia. Let me see. Oh, I didn't even get any detail for her belt, but there would be some detail right here. So let me. I woke up and I'm here. So far so good. That goes right here above this, so you would have that. Like this. The key piece. There's a full chain right here too. Okay. There's also a belt. Act like an Wait, what? Oida! Yo! How's it going? Hi, everybody. Welcome on in. Hi, to those who don't know me, I am Yoi Joe. I'm a variety streamer slash digital artist, and I'm weirder than you. And also, how was stream today? Did you do art or did you do My Little Pony stuff? Also, if you have a need to raid and run, I completely understand. But if you would like to share anything, do any art tags. I mean, you were playing a My Little Pony game last time I was actually able to like sit and chat. Also, to those who are coming in, welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful time. I mean, here's some perspective. I don't know about perfect anatomy. I'm just trying to get this. Yes, you were doing a pony town. Also, Kecturn, welcome on in. Actually, she has like almost no booba, but I can do booba. I can go something like that, and you put a little bit of something like this right there, and then do this, and there you go. You have booba. You just draw you just draw the peepo with the sunglasses. Little, the like thumbs up, but then you just put a little divide in his forehead, and there you go, booba. Oh. I don't know. I need to get a little bit better. I still feel I'm trying to really figure out all the anatomy on this one, but you're completely free to drop the art tax. Sorry, it is very early, and I'm running on like 3.5 hours of sleep. My insomnia has been really bad these last couple weeks. All right, let's see what I got here. Oh, you were just starting this one, aren't you? Okay, everybody, take a quick look. Oida does amazing stuff. So even if it's just a beginning sketch, I'm already seeing she has a great detail for the hair here. She's already 3. I mean, this isn't even like your spicier stuff, and this is already like looking great. Also, how do you make your line art just look so, even on your sketches, it just looks like it flows so comfortably. Like, why can't I do that yet? Also, great work on the eyes, the perspective here. Love the pink. Is this for somebody or is this from a gotcha game? Also, I'm noticing that she is still rather. I feel like my stabilizer though is always. Oh, Hololive. That would explain it. Yeah, I still don't know Hololive. I know of Hololive. I just don't watch anybody from Hololive. I rather watch a lot more indie streamers and other artists like Oida. Oh no, please make sure you take care of yourself. But if you do feel like leaving a lurk, feel free. But if you need to go take care of anything, just thank you for the raid and have a wonderful day. And thank you for the art text because I greatly appreciate that. And I thank you again for the raid. Also, make sure you go take care of yourself. Do some self care before anything else. Also, everybody, if you want to go check out Oida, wait, I don't think I gave her a shout out. Sorry, like I said, early. Slash. Trying to do all this at weird angles. Thank you again for the raid. Everybody, check out Oida. If you see that button and it is not filled, go give it a fill. That's right, fill the buttons. Trying not to make it sound too sus, but. Huh? You're free to draw whatever you want. I love fan art. I don't get it that often, but I love when people do decide to draw it. Let me see. So she has this bigger loop on this side. Also, you would see some of the belt right here. Also, hi, Ghost Queen. I saw you sneak in. I mean, I kind of already am a clown. You know, I have, the goofy shoes, the big nose, all the things that the bullies picked on me for in school. Oh, you saw it? Thank you. Can't wait to debut it. I'm going to be talking to Pocky this weekend about setting some stuff up with it too, because scenes are hard with Live 2D when you don't understand it very well. Trying to figure out all the clothing detail here is going to be a pain in my ass. Because, Opie, holy hell. I mean, it's pretty hard to overstep a boundary with me. Yeah. But people always forget that anything involving me is me. Wait, her sleeve. Oh, it cuts off at the. This is the one that actually just has a hand. Huh. That's been part of my design for a very long time. So, because the original thing with the whole mouth eye was the consuming. Oh no, here we're gonna go with everybody wants to lick my eyeball again. Totally also not working some of that into my lore. Sorry if you hear my neighbor. They're revving car engine for car loving reasons. Then I gotta do all the line art for this afterwards too. Oh. No licking the hole. Wait, no, this should be doing something more like this. Uh, Also, to those who are coming in, I am going to be doing more live 2D studies coming up pretty soon. So I will be doing a lot of that on stream if anybody is interested. Oh wait, it's not a chain piece. It's more like a pearl. Like a pearl necklace. Nothing sus with that. So it has a clip. Like that. The clip does this. And I'm going to have to use such a small ass brush. A little piece right here, and then it does one. Little connector piece. Two. Little connector piece. Three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's too close. There should be a separation gap in between. And then it's got this like diamond thing here. Man, I never feel like I have enough time for all the art pieces. It's got this connecting chain. God, I swear to... I legitimately swear, perspective is one of my favorite things to do, but holy hell is it a pain. Ow! What? Hi, Wendy! Oh, Wendy, I need to talk to you later about that thing so I can set up the proper stuff and also the thing. That was coherent. Also, if anybody is interested in either my VOD's YouTube channel or my regular YouTube channel, they both exist. That is a thing. Not that I really advertise it that much because let's face it, VODs is just what you're getting right now, and it's probably pretty boring because also the sound is going to be gone because I don't save the audio for like music reasons, so there's no copyright issue. So it's probably a lot of like dead air. Yeah, I was lurking. I was up last night because insomnia again. I should have probably just played some of that, but it's one of those like uh this is the thing about games like this that always happens. Everybody always gets so much more progression than me, and then I feel like crap because then I'm like I can only do it on stream. I don't really do much progression off of stream, and then I'm like a mile and a half behind. But no, you're all good, Wendy. The guidelines are completely understandable. I just always think it's funny when people have that level of detail because my brain is just like I'm just a little guy. I'm not businessy. I just pay someone what they're worth. Same way I pay an artist. This chain is going to be fun. And she has a third chain on her other hip too. And I gotta plan out all these details. Yeah, but you also get to stream it multiple days. I have played like once off stream, and that was purely just a testing out a mechanic thing, and I figured something out with Wilder. I can actually melt do some pretty heavy damage with him now, but it's still one of those like. No, that's the good thing with this one is there's no like. See, that's what I was trying to say before when I think I said it when we were talking about it. I This one doesn't feel like other Souls games where you have to be around the same area to progress with people. Like, you're not getting summoned in to fight, I don't know, the princes in Dark Souls 3 after just defeating, Crystal Lizard or the Sage. It's just purely skill and how well you can build something. Also, to those who came in with the rate, or to anybody who said like good perspective, thank you. I work really hard to learn perspective. It's like my favorite thing to draw in. Oh, I already beat Doggo. I've beaten Doggo twice. It's the one thing that frustrated me. Like I said, I almost beat the freaking jellyfish on my own, and that's all I'm gonna refer to that boss as, jellyfish. Damn condom looking ass motherfucker. Honestly, there, I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, you can actually get pretty good at a Souls like. It just takes some understanding because usually it's more of like mentally what we're taught with other games. Yeah, it's purely a learning them kind of thing. Like it's just all hard work. Also, okay, random side thing because I just remembered it. If anybody here does in my community does play ZZZ, make sure you log in tomorrow at some point because the 2.0 update is coming and they're giving away a bunch of free pulls for it. There's a lot of people who are saying you're just getting a free S rank, which is going to be good for a lot of people. I'll probably just log in tonight. Oh, that's hilarious. So somebody did what I was considering doing. Um, you know how I like that the horn, the Herald's horn or whatever. Don't worry about it. If you ever need help learning them, I can show you how to actually make really good builds in those games. Yeah, but the doot doot. So apparently a team got everybody got the horn, and they were stun locking the dog with it because of how much poise damage the bubbles do. They were just sitting in a triangle around him, and each one was just like blows bubble, blows bubble, blows bubble, and they were repeating it. That's rat race. It took me like 5 seconds. I funny enough, that's actually what I've been doing with him. So, one of the things that I got for his build actually makes it so I get because I got his whetstone, I get the fire boost off of his claw hook. But then my second one that I get is I have a doubling for any greatsword that he has, or he does more damage with greatsword charge attacks now when two handing, and then I've been able to usually find at least one or two items that boost that even higher. I was off of full charge attacks doing around 700 to 800 damage a swing, and I was legitimately like just melting some of the like smaller field bosses. Like I said though, I got angry when I got screwed by the game. I literally killed like a freaking boss that was in the forever jail, and as soon as I killed him, a second boss spawned on top of me, so I had to try and dodge him, and then the flames came in behind him. So I was like, "Oh, I can't get the items I just beat that boss for. Screw you, game." Because it was at that second phase when the flames just get super aggressive and just try to melt you. Yeah, so I just ran because I'd rather have the souls or the runes that I get off of that than try to fight the second boss, even though I was like, I took one swing on that second boss and I did like almost half his health. It was at least a third of his health in one hit. And I'm like, oh, screw you, game. I could beat this guy. I know I could beat this guy. Oh, that's not going to be like this because her sleeve is actually going to be there. Oh, great. Now I got to think about that. If this is the shirt. Wait. I'm confused by how this works. Okay, this is making very little sense clothing wise. This fabric cuts off right here, but then there's like a secondary piece, but is that just part of this? So if that is, that means that there is a collar piece. It's actually right here. like that. But then there's also a secondary piece that's just fabric right here, going up into that. Then if this is going over her shoulder because she has her trap right there, which also the collar, that's I just noticed a bunch of details I have to do for material now. Crap. And then if you're doing this with the shoulder, fabric's going to do this, probably crinkle up right here a little bit. It also bunch right there a little bit because it's pushing underneath the other fabric. When your brain starts to see details. Okay, so this would have, and she has a sleeve that goes down to like her forearm. I'm sorry, Wendy. Can you like take nap? I don't know what your job fully details, so I don't know if you can like sneak in like half-hour power nap. And I too also want the eeps. Trust me on that one. We're in the same boat. It's a struggle for me always. I have to like take melatonin a lot of the times just to get my brain to actually start to like stop rushing. Otherwise, I have that like non-stop like going on in it. Hang on. I feel like that should be. This should pull back more. Angel. I'm not kidding though. I kind of want to just take like a 1 hour break and do some Elden Ring freaking Night Rain, but I know that lucky. Well, I kind of do the same. I get to my job around 1:30, 2 o'clock. I have a little bit of a swing area in there, but the thing is I still have to be there for like 9 to 10 hours. Yeah, I kind of want to fire it up, but at the same time, I know if I do, then I'm not going to get any progress done, and this needs so much more work. Yeah, that's the problem. Also, I'm still angry at that fucking anime. Excited for? But yes, Death Note is still one of those anime that pisses me off to this day. I already didn't like fucking Light, and then they did the whole fucking L's death, and then they just replace L with his prodigy fucking disciple, blah blah blah, who's been hiding in the wings this whole time. And I'm just like, okay, okay, that's just garbage. Wait, you haven't actually watched it? I'm sorry, but I mean, it has been like more than 14, 15 years on that. Actually, I think it's like closer to 16 years. You don't want to watch it. See, like the memes that came off of it are fine. Is this gonna have like a crease here? Like, I was angry at that freaking anime so hard. Yes, because you're on Twitch, therefore you should have. What does IT have to do with this? Also, Jinx, who's not just a character in Arcane in a show I haven't watched. Why am I not liking this sleeve? Hmm. Oh my god, that art style actually works for her pretty well. Someone drew Piper from ZZZ, the old lady who's the truck driver, who looks like she's like 20. In the freaking panty and stocking art style, and it actually kind of works pretty well. Did I make her midriff too? Should I have raised that up? I feel like it's good. Thank you. Uh, Blasmara Hime? Blasmara Hime? Welcome on in. Thank you for the compliment. Little guy's just being a little dude's just being a little dude. There we go. I needed to put a little crease in that sleeve. That's what it needed. I love the fact that I'm going to draw this and then I'm going to draw it like 3 more times to try and get all of the details I want in it. So this is definitely not. Huh? Oh, sorry, Wendy. Drinks coffee. Ah, battery acid. Self care. Yeah, self care. What are you talking about? It's care for my wakey the fuck uppy. Does that look like she got? Okay, does that look like a good sleeve? I feel like it needs like a crease or something in here. There we go. That's what it needed. And I mean, that's like kind of the best I can do for a self care is that and a stretch, which I am doing anyways. Ah, neck crack. Oh, and she's got earrings I gotta do. God damn it! Why does everybody always gotta put like subtle details on their characters? Oh, look at me! I'm Opie. I can design an entire character who's an entire mob boss and has a bunch of earrings and rings and jewels and freaking chains on them. Me, 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 me. Thank you. I try really hard. Oh, I've known Opie for a while, so I'm pretty good at imitating her nodders. Someone clips that, sends it to her. Let me see. She only has like one ring on this hand, so that ain't too bad. And it looks like it's more of like a band than anything else, so. Hmm? Blossom Samara Hime? Based? Dandelion? Sorry, all I'm thinking about is the flower, because I got plenty of. Well, yeah, I'll say flower. That just made me think of an anime I was meaning to watch. What was the name of that one again? I still have not seen that Summer Comes In Like a Lion one. Hmm? One of my friends rated me, and she does Hololive art, so you might have seen that on here. Hello? Hey, Adam. Because that's what she was doing art for. How's it going today, man? Okay, all that feels cleaned up. Gonna have to do some impact to that, make it a little more dramatic. Also, like I said, some of this might end up getting covered anyways, because I was planning. There's gonna be the chain in her hand as well. I still gotta draw. That's too hard of an angle. Nope. And then I still gotta think about the shape that her foot would be down here. She would have something like this. But then she'd also have part of her heel, like, because she has high heels on. Might be having this angle? God, you gotta love when you actually have to start putting the details into perspective work, and then it's just like in your brain because you're seeing all the little pieces. Enjoy the work. I hope it's not a giant ass fire today. This is my one big issue. Is I see all the detail, and then I'm just like, what do I do? The ass fire is forever. Eternal blazing butthole. Wait, if you're a ginger, like true like you have pure red hair, and I mean it's everywhere, does that mean that you technically have fire ass? Like people always said fire crotch because you have red hair in the pelvic region. So does that mean you have like fire ass as well? You just have red hair on the butt? And if so, do you call it a flaming peach? This is my new question of the day. What do you mean? I was asking a very simple question. Do people, who have red hair have red ass hair? And if so, would you call them a fire ass? Flame butt. Morning. Hi, Mist. Actually, Mist, maybe you can help answer this question. If people have red hair and then they have, because their entire, hair is red, does that mean that their ass hair is also red? And would they be called a fire ass? And canceled. uh, if you had any animal girl or animal boy, I guess I should have added that. Suddenly living in your house or apartment, what would it be? I'm surprised nobody said the one I was thinking, but oh, they go. Oh, those go on the outside. Okay. Fox girl. Fair enough. Ah, I see. Enjoy the loud yapping at night. I'm surprised nobody has said anything like raccoon girl or dragon. Tips hat, meowdy. Yeah, but I mean, at least you can use the toilet. Actually, that's a more surprising one. Red Panda actually isn't that bad of a choice. That might be too much of a bend right there. This should be more like here. Like that. Hmm. Sorry, I'm really trying to think about the shape of shoes right now, which is a weird statement for me to say. You know, you think shoes would be a really easy one to do? Hi, Ginny. Welcome on in. Okay, this would definitely not be right there. She got a fucking, like, tall ass heel. I just realized that. That thing is a fucking 6-inch stiletto looking ass mother. Oh, I just realized this should actually be more like here. And then going up. Because of the shape of the foot at this angle. I mean, there's a good chance she would have been pretty clean though, because raccoons actually do try to keep their food necessarily clean. As for eating out of the garbage, isn't that just more because it's a free food source in their eyes? I mean, they're a natural scavenger creature. Something's wrong with that heel. It shouldn't look like that. Oh, it should point more. Should be closer to like a triangle. So this should actually be more like here. Just completely get rid of this little bit right there. Clean that. I think that toe should be a little more pointed outwards. Mm, Okay, yeah, I need to do something about that knee. I need to get that clean, freaking confident line eventually out of this, but right now it's just getting everything in place. Mister. Also, I kind of want to try something in Night Rain soon. Fucking Raider, but with heavy great bows. Because, I mean, he's strength based, and most great bows are strength based weapons. So, does that mean that they would scale good off of him? Bum, 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 bum. I forgot this channel existed. Sorry, I was looking at something. I got distracted because there's an old fucking. Well, he's not old, but there's this like YouTuber out there slash TikToker who made all these like really interesting videos. Or they're like, how do I put this? Terribly done on purpose, which makes them hilarious. If that makes sense. Like he takes videos, there were like famous TikToks and stuff where they were really like over the top and well done, and he would do like the cheapest goofy version of it. Bum, 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 bum. Something's wrong with this leg. I need to figure out how to fix that knee. No, put the other layers back. I feel like it's a little too in. Like I need to erase a little bit of that. There's like an in-between point I need this line to go. It also might be like, because I was trying for this perspective, I might have made the calf too fat. So this might need to get brought in just to there or something. No, that's still too probably big. Let's try bringing this down. Ah!
Approved.
Charles 182, welcome on in. Carl? Carl! Maybe it's the knee bend. Let me see if her thigh is doing this. Oh, it might be. It might not be that the leg is bad. It might just be the angle I have this. It needs to be slightly tweaked. Yeah, it was the angle. Okay. My eyes are seeing it now. Nice. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Still gotta do her face and add the chain. Oh, I need to do the detail on these pants real quick too. Cause she has a pant. Okay, so yeah, the pant do go down to here, and then it ends just above this one bracelet. Would this be a bracelet or an anklet or? Damn it, Opie. No, that should be a little bit higher up too. Because that would then go up to here. Come on, chat. Hands up when you hear that sound. What is this? It's like a dark streak. I'm trying to figure out what this is. Is this like supposed to be a shadow, or is that like a leather strap going down that particular? I think it's just a shadow line. I was thinking it was part of the pants, but I think that's a shadow line that she just like slapped on there to give a little bit of separation.
Approved.
Hey Ed, welcome on in. Morning. Gluten Tag, as they say in Germany. The one I started yesterday. I'm trying to get the rest of Opie's outfit done and make sure it kind of fits. I feel like I can do a little bit more with the chest, but not too much. I don't want it to look like she has like a large chest because I know she's supposed to be pretty much flat. I don't want it to look like she's like hulking muscle. Enjoy the ads. Wow, that timing. Ah. Nacho. Yeah, nacho. I swear, figuring out all the details though was a massive pain. Oh, her hair doesn't go that low. Okay, that should be good. Welcome back from ads. Everybody have fun? Anybody get an interesting one? Freedom! Wait, were you in ads that whole time, Cheryl? Charles? Shirley? Cheerler. Charler. Charler? Charler? Charler. Cheerler. Charler. Charler. Welcome on in. Thank you for the first time chat. I thought you were just lurking. I'm sorry. That's a long time in ads. Holy hell. They shouldn't be that long. I mean, I do have it like, I think it does 3 minutes, but it's like every hour. So then it's like a long ass time you don't have to be in them, but holy hell, I'm sorry. Anything interesting though from them? I mean, every once in a while, there's like one or two interesting, funny ads. Bop, 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 bop. No fun memes. No funny commercials or ads. I'm sorry. Hang on, there should be like her hair should at least do this. Like that over the ear. Oh, there should be some of her hair coming down like this as well. Hair in motion. Bum, 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 bum. Let's turn the other layers off real quick. I want to see how this is. God, it still looks like scribbles. Oh my god. I don't even have a sleeve on here yet. Wait, why did I put this on a separate... Oops. Oh, that's not good. That means I have to redraw that layer. Or that little bit right there. Oh well, I can make it better. Dancing like she's never danced before. There's an imbalance I'm missing. Let me see. So the inner part would be longer and the outer part would be bunched up. So I did do this right, but this shouldn't be having this little indent right here. That should be more long head that goes into something like that. Oh, I erased a little bit of the pant leg on that. Whoops. Maniac on the floor. And she's dancing like she's never danced before. I feel like it takes me forever to get like a simple art piece like constructed. Okay, I needed to look at some hair just to see it like moving. Bope. That kind of work. So what they did here was they have a couple pieces that are more like separate ribbon, like this. Something like that. And then have another mass like right here. Yep. Then do those little like almost a triangle cut right here in it. And then when I do the polished up piece, that should be fine. Okay, that's looking way better. This is not, though. Something with this thigh doesn't look right. Because of the way that it's supposed to squish and the way it's not squishing is kind of bugging me. Me. What is it I need to do with this? Oh, even though it's sinking back, I should probably actually give this more of an arch right here. It'll also have to be thinner, I think. It also feels wrong the way that that curls up. It should probably be more like this. And clean up some of this little bit on the inner part. Something more like that. I feel like I've been spending so much time on this just redetailing small bits to try and make them fit with how the shape is. Because something's just not looking right in my head on some of this. Also, her shoulder. Yet again, I thought I drew you in. Okay. I am head bobbing to this so hard, and I don't know why. I mean, this fucking baseline be bumping, though. It's kind of nasty. Wait a minute. Oh, it doesn't have the strap right here. It should. So if this is part of the corset piece, which I feel like that's wrong too. That should be up higher more. Not by much, but let's just slightly tweak this. That line's coming down a little too harsh. Closer to there. Yep. Oops. Gonna need this. Let's clean that up. Yeah. Why am I filling this in? It's just supposed to be like sketch lines. Oh well. It'll be fine. Da 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 da. Is this pulling back too hard? I feel like that's a little too far over. Shoulder might be a little too high up. Making it feel a little bit off. Like that should probably be more behind the back. Even if the arm is coming out this far. Because if it sticks out too far, then it doesn't really look like it's turning. There we go. Still feel like this is off. This should have more of a curvature because of how the chest curves. So there should be a little bit more round, I don't want to say roundness, but pull to it. Because the strap would be wrapping around it. So I gotta fix that a little bit later. Okay, that should be good for sketchy, sketch. Nope. Okay, so I gotta add the details for the face next. One, I need her scar, because, I mean, we don't want to forget that. Might make it look a little more nasty than she has it. It's a little small on that side compared to the other, that's fine. And then have it travel under. I'm also gonna have to think if I have a nose bridge right there, even if it's thin, it's gonna have a different effect on how that curves and then the lighting and the coloring. Hmm. I think the eyes are good. Her eyebrows are gonna need a little tweaking. I definitely want to make the lashes a little bit stronger, and her lips shouldn't probably have this much of a spread for the little cleft for the bow, but that'll be adjustable and throughout this. I feel like I'm making her lashes a little too thin. Oh, what if I did some, yeah, what if I did some undercut lash? Like the little ones that do this. Just for a little more depth to it. And then, of course, we got the under lashes, but I think I did those terribly with the sketch, but that was more just to get them in place so I knew that they were there. It's funny how you can just make two little lines and they can either make or break a piece for how they look. Oh, shit! God, when those good bass lines hit, I just love it. Anybody else feel like that? Like, there's just one thing in every kind of music that just always works for you, and for me, it's like that heavy drum bass in the back. It's so simple, but yet the moment I hear it, I'm just like, yes, head bob. Wow, throwback. Fucking, moment I hear this song, I'm just like, yes! Oh, and it's the remixed one. Actually, I might change the mouth up a little bit from just the tongue being out. The nose ridge would actually be here for the bump, because she got the nose. Yeah. How to draw a nose? You just draw a penis. Fucking A, I remember that stream. Have a good one, man. I only got a few hours left. Actually, I don't even got an hour left. Shit. This is honestly like one of the best songs for me to have while I'm running on a treadmill or doing any kind of cardio because I can just zone out to it and just go. What is it about this kind of beat that makes you just go like, I can just go for fucking miles? Whether or not that's actually true is a completely different story. But anyone else feel like they actually okay, I don't know about other people who how they game and everything, but everybody's always like computer, keyboard and mouse is better. I just cannot do WASD. I don't know why my brain hates using those keys. Is there any like method in between those two? Like using a mouse but using something else for like a mobility? And I got a cat hair in my mouth. Blech. Why are you so shitty? Oh, right, I need mouth. That's what I was looking for. It'd be something closer to this one, I think. A bit more tilted forward. Hang on, I'm gonna DM her something. I want to see if. I like how most of the references I'm looking at are either like they do a straight on mouth or they do a like mouth at the side. There's almost never for this angle that I'm also drawing at. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna do the tongue thing. I like it and I don't at the same time. Like tongue out versus like an evil sneer grin. I think I might go with the evil grin. Um, it's a little too rounded. Oh, maybe I can do that one. Is today Wednesday or Thursday already? Holy shit. I wasn't even thinking about it. This week fucking just disappeared on me. No, that needs to be a lot further over. So this should be here. There should be at least one, two. Hey, Mala, welcome on in. Not too bad. Trying to figure out how I want this piece to look. Do I want to do just like big ass grin? Like just get a little too down. Struggling, but getting there. Actually, if I just add a few details right here, that might work. Mostly because you would see like some of the. Why the depressed? I mean, maybe the tired has something to do with that, but something happened? I mean, why? Not seeing a reason. I feel like that's too much detail for the teeth. I always struggle with teeth. Don't know why. I mean, from a distance, that ain't too bad. I think I need to clean this spot up. Also, these lines are too thick, but that's because this is a rough layer, so it should be fine. That's also way too thin on this side. I mean, I don't know what you're beating yourself up over, Malo, but I don't think that it's something you should dwell on. This hand is still bugging me. Also, wait, no, that's the thumb right there. Which means actually, if it's doing that, the thumb should be going over those fingers. Whoops. Wait, shouldn't this part of the palm be actually going farther over because it's where the thumb... Trying to figure out what the thumb would look like at that angle. Oh, this should actually kind of like this and then give me a knuckle right here. Dance floor, she's amazing. I think that's good. Okay, that's good. I need to do the chain still. So let's put that in a different layer. Don't I have like a chain tool as well? I'm liking this one, but there's something with that hand that's still just bugging the fuck out of me. Why is it always hands? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh. It's not just that the hand is... Yes, that's true. Hands are tricky, but I think I'm putting this at a... it's hard to tell. I made this thumb a little too large, so I gotta erase that. It's reaching a little too far over. The shape is also slightly off. So it should be something like this? Just going over the second knuckle, but then you should have a little bit of this kind of cutting it off. No, hands are 100% one of the hardest things for me to draw. I don't know why. There's just so many shapes and details. It's all just blocks and cubes. Pain, suffering. Actually, wait, shouldn't this... Okay, I could have done this. Brought this down. Yo ho, hey Chisane. How's it going, man? I know the feeling. Constantly fighting eepiness over here. Trying to reshape this a little bit. Get the knuckles a little more detail. Hopefully you're not too late for anything. Fair enough. Finger feels a little too fat, but I kind of got what I was going for with this. So this, put this like here more. Go up, right here, and then cut down. There's like first finger. I feel like I just keep trimming this hand. Wait a minute. Boom. Dance. Other side. Other side. Do. Does that finger look broken? Feels a little bit off still. Like there's something I'm just not getting right with this straight on. Oh, the knuckle's too high up. That's why this is looking off. So this should be going like this to about there. And then it should have another one that goes like this. No, like this. A little too hard on that bend, but oh well. And then you have the knuckle. Also, this thumb is feeling a little bit too far out. Maybe if I just lasso tool and bring it in. Side. It still looks mangled. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Dum bum bum. Wait. I think I figured out the other part to it. The fingers are too low. So if I compact this up, like make them bigger, bring them in, like that, because they would be hiding part of the hand, and then put the thumb on top of that. Yeah, I was lengthening it down too much. That's what was wrong. It makes sense now! Oh, the good news is that'll be the last ad break. The bad news is it's almost time for me to end. Ah! Okay. I mean, I can only stream for so long before I have to go to work. Second shift, the eternal what the fuck. So this is gonna do knuckle things and pop up, go down, bulge out just a little bit, then go back into the hand here. And then the knuckle for the thumb kind of, oh, I think this is going up too high is the other issue. So, uh, da, 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 da. That's better, but the hands still look like scribble shit. Can I clean that up more? This thumb is just not looking good to me. Oh, what if I this and then it just like that a little bit? Scribble that away. Needs the top of the thumb. Needs to have that little bit of a like. Oh wait. Wait. I think I figured something out. Mm. Erase this a little bit. Bring this down. Da. Hang on. Something's just not lining up in my head. Okay, so here's the finger. Other knuckle here. Goes into another knuckle here. Bring this up. Okay, that's where I'm hitting one of the bigger issues. This one goes here like this. I'm giving her a really big thumb right now, I know it. Trying to get that little curvature that you get from a thumb without making it too gordo. Okay, that's making more sense to my brain. Vegeta just staring at the sky. Bad. It's not so bad. So you think that's what he was doing that whole time? Yep, yep. The newest meme that's been coming out with it. I mean, Vegeta is the more interesting character out of all of them in DBZ or in Dragon Ball these days. Here, baby, it's your never to see this. Here, baby. That's a little better. I don't know why I'm having struggles with this hand, but it looks a lot better to me now. For this being a sketch. Alright, I need to save. Yeah, I know. Already existing file. That's why we're saving. And save a PNG form just to be on the safe side. Back up. Alright, let's see who's on. Oh, Ichi's on, who I tried to raid the other day. Zoru's on. Yeah, let's go raid Ichi. He's probably going to be on longer. Well, see you all tomorrow. It's Friday, so that means ZZZ Day. And with the new event coming up, I'm really excited for that. Holy hell, it's already Friday. Anybody else this week just kind of like went... Also, if you'd like to stick around for the raid, it would be appreciated. Does help out. Throwing it back raid. Also, don't forget, I got the debut coming up in like 2 weeks. So put that on your calendars. Get excited. We're going to be having some fun. Bye! Hope to see you all there. Tell your friends. I will be doing my best to, make it an entertaining time. I need to figure out what I'm going to fully do that day. Is it just going to be art, or should I do, like, just a debut? Should I do, like, an extra long stream? I might do an extra long stream that day. But you all have a good time. Go show Ichi some love. He's doing a collab with Seaglass and Rari again. Man, the fact that I can't do collabs with people at this time very well because my time zone and everybody else or schedule and their schedules just do not line up really sucks. But oh well. Hope to see y'all again. Have a good one. Bye bye.